Gonzalez, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from the top 8 of the Crait Galactic Championship qualifier. Super excited to be here. Thank you for joining us live and later on when you watch on YouTube. How is it going? This round, just like all of our rounds, brought to you by Curl Paw Creatives. Use that coupon code CRAIT2020 for 20% off. And just like all of our Galactic Championship coverage, we've done community team-ups with content creators from around the globe. And this time, we are hanging out with Los Angeles Squadron. How is it going, gentlemen?
Really good. Thank you for being here, Dion. Well, for the second time. I hope this time for me it will be a not so fast engagement. A little bit of planning, but I think it's gonna be a really cool match between the Bucks and some lists that they tell me it was built for going against them.
And what's your name, just so that everybody knows?
Mine or no, the first guy was Sebastian.
Okay, there you go.
My name is Renato Flores. I'm from Los Angeles Squadron also. So I'm looking forward to this match to be an entertaining one.
Should be a good one. Now, before we go ahead and break down those lists, we are going to go ahead and open up the Choose Your Champion poll. Should be there if you want to participate. One of our mods can help you out if you don't know how to play. You can check your balance on !points and just follow the example of the people in the chat. Daniel is considered first player. Akhter, second player. We'll go ahead and see how it goes. We can see that Daniel has the initiative. He's the first player. He's going to be moving those initiative fours before Akhter. And we're going to talk about those matchups right now. Sebastian, go ahead and let me know what Daniel's playing today.
Nice. Well, Daniel is playing the famous Spantex Leagues. It's 6 Petranakis Initiative 4 with Crackshot and also Marksmanship. It's a really good list. We have seen him in the 3 Galaxies in the finals, but well, he's just playing with a lot of upgrades in the packs. And Akhter I think is playing a list really. I mean, it's strange. I haven't seen it before. It's Bosk in the party Bosk.
Mm-hmm.
He has Crackshot, Forlum, Circus, Greedo, Deadman Switch, and Electronic Buffle. It's a really... It has a lot of tools in there. And Boba Fett, but with an architect that I didn't see a lot, with the Marauder title, who he can bring Han Solo in Gunner, Hull Upgrade, Perceptive Copilot, Contraband Cybernetics, Proximines, and Lone Wolf. So he's going to try to not fly in a different way that we usually see Boba. I don't know how you feel about it.
Well, before we do that, Renato, let me ask you, who do you think has the advantage in the game?
I think for this game, because the Spantex has the player order, it's going to tear apart boss. So I'm going with the Spartans this time. I really like the scum build, but because of the player order, it changes so much for this game. Well,
so one thing I want to talk about with that is I kind of want to disagree with you just a little bit. So I think you're looking at the trigger for Greedo, right? Is that kind of the reason you're citing that?
Yeah, I'm doing that because of Greedo specifically.
All right, so Greedo, for anybody who not familiar with the card, says while you perform an attack, you may spend 1 charge to change 1 hit to a crit result. And while you defend, if your charge is active, the attacker may change 1 hit to a crit. So Daniel, of course, being the first player, will be able to fire at Bosk first, so able to use that Bosk trigger. Now, according to Akhter, he did bring this list on purpose to counter the Nantex. Now, that means that going into it, he knew that he was going to be flying against Initiative 4 and purposely chose to make it so that he can give them first player. So I just want to see what the what is Akhter's plan.
maybe boss is just the bait, and Boba can pull it off alone. Yeah, it can make. I think the Scumless can make it. It's a lot of firepower from Boa and from Bosk. He has 4 lumps, Sugu, so he can make sure that the attack will hit and even crack shot if he managed to line it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that what Daniel is doing is really good because he's going after Boba in the first engagement. So I think he has the strategy to take down Boba and then go after boss with the kind of the more ships that he can survive that engagement, so he can finish the job. It's a good strategy because boss hits like a truck, but if you focus fire with four Nantex, it will be really easy to take down.
Agreed. And I'm sorry, Daniel did take the first player, by the way. So how many, Nick, how many points is Daniel at?
He said 198, I think.
Yeah, Daniel was on 198, and Akhter was 199, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I guess again, coming in at 199, I have to think that he has got a plan. I can't.
Yeah, because there is no list of Spantex with around 200
right
at the moment.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, if you know, like, I think Boba is gonna do a 4K here, and it's nice because he's gonna use the title, the Marauder title, to shoot from the back to the box.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's the way. If you bring Marauder, that's the way you want to engage this list, I think.
Have the box following, chasing after Boba. Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, using your back arc. And
maybe not a 4K, but probably a 3 Talon roll to the right.
I see the dial. I think he just turned it up. It's a 4K.
Ah, yeah.
Maybe popping up a contraband and then using a boost, something like that.
Yep. There's the contraband cybernetics.
Yeah. Yeah, so he can make like a little bit of room for not getting a lot of shots in there.
It's an interesting move, spending that contraband so early. Let's see how he can make a use of it. Probably a boost will help.
Yeah, while using that contraband cybernetics super early, one of the things that Boba is doing is setting up an engagement. Hopefully, I'm sure Akhter's hoping that the Nantex chase him. He not only has, of course, the back arc, which is just as good as the front arc for the fire spray, but he also has proximity mines. And from this angle, the Nantex are probably going to have to shoot through the cloud, so he's got some defensive coverage as well.
And I believe there is no bullseye arc for the Nantex in this particular in their attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe the green, but I think it's out in the bullseye, and if he has a shot, it's gonna be through the cloud, just like Dion said.
Yeah.
All right, so looks like he's got nothing on there, and yeah, the back arc Marauder reroll, not getting anything.
I think he started with the light blue.
Rookie Wookie said peanut butter and jelly sandwich, question mark? Yes.
And he got the bait for the gas cloud.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. He also has Lone Wolf, so
yeah.
I think it will be fine this turn. Boba, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he has some coverage with cloud, so he's okay. There was no pulse up from the light blue one.
Yeah. And I think no one else has it.
And no damage.
So not taking any damage in this opening engagement obviously is a Very favorable thing for Boba Fett. Should be fine. One more shot through the cloud. 2 hits.
He has Lone Wolf.
He's got the cloud. The cloud is
Yeah, the
easy.
cloud, no.
Just roll him. You're fine.
Yeah.
Nothing happened this gauge, so we can continue.
And the position of Boba is really good because you're like you make them chase you, and maybe if you wanna turn to Bosk, it's gonna be like a little more difficult to get the bullseye that Nantex wants.
Now, boss should commit to the middle or should go forward, and the next turn start banking the way to the other side.
One of the other things I wanted to point out in this loadout for Boba Fett, we're so used to assuming that, at least lately in the meta, since the points came down on Slave 1, that every Boba Fett has Slave 1. Not here.
Yeah.
Having the Marauder title means that once Akhter has dialed in a move, that's it. Of course, he's got boosts to be able to be a little bit flexible there, but there is no... there's no being able to bail out of a certain direction. You gotta commit. You gotta commit. And by not taking Slave 1, he's got more tools. He makes that back arc more deadly with that Marauder title and being able to fit in some other tools in there as well.
Yeah, definitely. And it also makes Boba a really expensive ship. I think it's over 120 points. So I think he has to play it really, really well so he cannot commit that ship in an early engagement, just like he did. That's why he used Contraband Cybernetics, so he can pull off the boost after he do that 4K. So I think Akhter is in this pretty start of the game. He's doing really, really well. I really like the position of his ships.
Let's talk a little bit about the map.
Has to think if he... Sorry, it's okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about the Nantex list because he this is the turn he needs to decide if he's going after Boba or he's committing against Bosk. It is difficult position he has.
Which one would you do?
Actually, I don't think going after Bosk it would be a good idea now because you give space for Boba to keep attacking. If Boba dials at one straight, he will keep attacking with Marauder, Han Solo, and with Lone Wolf, and it will hurt the ships eventually. So I would choose following Boba Fett this time, but not so fast, so he can drop the bomb and make difficult position for the Nantex.
Agreed.
Yeah. I think going after Bosk is like a mini trap. A mini trap. I know because Boba is gonna punish you really, really hard, and also Bosk. I have to say it again. Bosk shoots like a truck. It's really, really, really strong ship when it attacks properly.
Yeah, because of the forlorn, so because he can alter all, he can make the defender modify reroll 1 or 2 dice with circles, and with forlorn he can cancel the focus or the evade that the Nantex can use. So it's going to hurt a lot of these ships because they depend on the green dice.
One of the other things with Akhter's build is the fact that with Boba Fett being at 128 points, obviously that hurts a lot if you lose it or if you get half points, you're giving up a big chunk. But it's something that we've called a points fortress before in X-Wing. It is a very expensive ship that in the end game, if you're above half points and you've taken out, in this case, 2.5 of these of the Nantex, and you've lost Bosk, you're in the lead. So, like, that is
Pretty
definitely
sure, yeah.
going to be one of the things on Akhter's mind, and also on Daniel's mind. He's going to have to focus fire ships without losing Nantex. On Daniel's side, I know that most of the people watching the stream, you know, I know that there's a negative connotation for the Nantex list, but you got to understand there's also strategy here for Daniel. Daniel needs to make sure that he is not taking shots from both of these ships because they can deal a lot of damage.
He's turning against boss.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm not surprised there. Not surprised there. He is a juicy target.
It's the easy option, I believe, and you can actually kill him. But if he reinforces, not maybe can have his health, but he's gonna get hurt with those Nantex.
And a piece of tech that Akhter does have, when it comes up, I think it's not if, it's when. He's got Dead Man Switch on Bosk, so I don't think he's too afraid of it dying. As long as it takes some stuff with it, it's gonna do quite a bit of damage to a swarm of ships.
Oh, he
Yeah,
went
definitely.
forward.
Well, that's a good move because I think maybe 2 ships of the Nantex are not going to shoot you, and 2 of them, of the 4 that are going to shoot you, are bumped. So they don't have focus action.
Or
so.
even obstructed.
Yeah, and they're at range 3, so it's not that bad.
Now remember, Daniel does have access to both crack shot and marksmanship, so taking shots.
And Greedo.
Yeah, and Greedo. When ships are obstructed, they of course get that additional defense die. We'll see if Akhter can roll some results and force Daniel to use those crack shots early. One of the ways to kind of take advantage of your opponent when they have crack shot, if you can have them take quote-unquote bad shots or worse shots and you get the results you need, you can end up getting the expenditure of the crack shot in situations where you normally would not have. All right, here's Boba Fett. Takes the one straight, or excuse me, the one to the left bank and boosted.
Yeah.
And here we go. Daniel's starting to check range, starting with the back. Good fire discipline here. This is out of the side. First shot. This is obstructed. One hit. Changes it to a crit because of Greedo.
At least for now, boss has shields, so he doesn't need to worry about crits at the moment.
Rolls the evade.
Range 3 obstructed also.
Just barely in range here. One hit, converted to a crit because of Greedo. Another squiggle. Continuing the barrage. One hit. Change to a crit because of Greedo. And that's going to be the first point of damage. Honestly, not too bad. I'm sure Akhter was expecting to roll a focus at some point there.
Yeah.
He wants to spend it.
And no bullseye for that guy, so it's going to be two attack dice.
And it is going to be range 3. This one's not obstructed and got the squiggle. Honestly, taking a single damage out of this barrage would be glorious. You still got one more shot. Bullseye is on here. And you got 2 hits on that one.
Turns to be 2 crits because of the Greedo and the marksmanship.
Here we go. Akhter looking for some paint. Denied.
Ooh. No.
So hopefully, I'm sure Akhter at this point was hoping not to take all the shields there, but he does have the focus for offense. Probably hoping that he can actually get some damage through using that focus. Always feels bad when you end up with an unused focus. Not for lack of trying, but for lack of, of the opportunity. All right, who is the first target? Looks like purple is the call.
Yes.
Yep. at range 3.
He's gonna activate all his crew that he brings in the ship. So goes forward, so he can make like a juicy shot over there.
Yep, and he's committed going into purple. 3 dice. 2 hits. He has the focus. Spends the focus. Change 1 to a crit using Greedo.
And he's going to do Forlom, I think.
Yeah, he did the Forlom, and he's going to use Zuckuss now as well to make him re-roll, and he's going to take a hit crit early onto the purple Nantex. What's the crit?
He's using boss ability
to split the crit. Yes.
Split the crit, yeah.
So right there, Boss using the ability, you got to crit through. Boss's ability reads, while you perform a primary attack, after the neutralize result step, you may spend 1 crit to add 2 hit results. So essentially that being a 4-hit attack with 1 evade in there.
Oh, during the end phase, he's using electronic buffle. He's suffering a damage, so he can get rid of the stress of the Zuckuss.
Okay.
It opens his dial.
And using all the tools.
Yeah, he's using all the tools before we know eventually boss will die or get down. So he's using everything now, so he can make the best use of boss now.
And now he can also threaten the stop maneuver as well. That is an option.
Yeah. Or maybe a 2-turn.
Commit with a 3 heart, he can stay over there.
Mm-hmm.
And because now the Nantex moves first, he doesn't know where boss will be.
All right. So in this opening, Akhter able to score 17 points. Go ahead.
Yeah, and also you have like 1 bag at 1 life. So if you kill Bosk and the purple is around there, he's gonna die because of the Deadman switch. So it's really powerful that upgrade that Akhter have in Bosk.
So here's a question. That's a great point because the Nantex only have 4 health each. In the next engagement, if Akhter had a choice to shoot purple or a healthy ship, who does he go at?
I think a healthy ship.
Yeah.
Because the other one is at 1 health, and maybe you can kill him with the Deadman switch, or maybe Boba can finish him or PS kill him in another turn. But I think you have to make the choice. Also because of the points, how much you are ahead of Daniel, or maybe if you are like winning, I don't know. You have to make that call. But I definitely shot another bag.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Yeah, definitely agree.
One of the other issues as well, talking about the initiative. With Daniel moving first, I know that there is the crit disadvantage with first player. Because of the flexibility in movement with the tractor ability, which again I'm forgetting the name, the pinpoint tractor, right? On the Nantex, after you execute a maneuver, you could take a tractor, which essentially gives them a boost or a barrel roll, potentially, even after bumping. With Bosk moving second and Daniel not having the perfect information, you can't use that barrel roll or boost in a way that's going to guarantee you a shot. You're hoping and guessing that your move is correct. So even though again the Greedo is negatively in play for Akhter, the choice to have second player does have its advantages as well.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, you have to pay something to have that kind of advantage against the Nantex.
Yeah.
But I think when you have it like in a ship who has 70 points or 71 points, it's not that hard because I mean, if you kill Bosk, you're gonna have like a lot of damage in the Petronakis, and it's 25% of her health, so it's a lot. I mean, if I'm Daniel, I don't want to kill Bosk unless I need to kill Bosk, you know, or if I'm at range 2 or 3, because it's gonna be really, really bloody if he do it.
So I'm wondering if maybe we just get the 3 hard. That seems like a good move. To just keep that arc on. Maybe we get the 1 bank. So you got to remember
Probably.
the
Or that stop move.
Yep, the YV666 does have a 180-degree arc, so it has lots of options.
Yeah, he does. Now, should Boba engage now, or it should go 1 bank out of the center? Because of the Marauder and Han Solo proc.
I think this is going to be one of those turns. I think if Akhter turns Boba Fett in, and Daniel decides to pounce on Boba, it could be a bad day for Boba Fett, because he'd be able to hard 1 in. He'd have the boost to the top right in order to give him some space, but it's going to be interesting for sure.
Yeah, I think you can also do a 1 turn to the outside of the map, and you can start shooting with the Marauder title at the back.
Yeah, like I was saying, you can actually pull the 1 bank and still shoot.
Also.
And still be a menace in the next turn, because you can too hard and then boost to the left and to the right.
Yeah. I think that thing that you say, Dion, is really. Oh well, they're going after Boba, yeah.
Going after Boba. Now remember, Boba does have a bunch of defensive tech. We got the Marauder title to give him double focus. He's got Lone Wolf. He's even got the Boba Fett ability. There is a lot of defensive tech on Akhter's Boba Fett. We'll see what he chooses to do. I'm going to be really curious. So, Daniel, right now, focus. If he can get those bullseyes on Boba Fett as well, the crack shot pushes through that all those defensive dice. You can have a lot of fancy tricks, but if you got crack shot, you just push the damage through. Continuing there, bringing him into the formation.
I think he's splitting fire.
Yeah, he's making all the back ships to have multiple options if in case Boba goes out or Bosk flies over them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, what was the call for Bosk?
I think it's 0. No, it's a 3 hard.
Yep, 3 hard. Not surprised. Range.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Range 1.
What? Yeah, and if you kill Bosk. And if you kill Bosk, it's gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah,
a lot of damage.
Isn't that an interesting predicament
he
to
can
be in?
actually kill
Boba Fett just turned in, guys. He turned in. All right.
Oof.
This is the way. Can we get a this is the way?
Yeah.
He can boost to the right.
You have to boost. You have to boost to the right. Yeah. You have to boost.
That's a lot of bullseyes.
And also, if you boost, you can left the proxy mine in the next turn. So
that is correct. Yeah, he's got the boost.
Come on, Akhter. Do the boost. There we go.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's a guaranteed damage with the proxy mine next turn. He also has a range 1 shot, I believe, on green, just barely. Yeah, that green Natex might not be living through this turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see what his options are here.
Well, he activates Han Solo, and with Perceptive Copilot, he has like 2 focuses, so that's good.
Remember that Lone Wolf will be off, and here's a shot, range 1 out the back, 4 dice. He will have rerolls though from Boba Fett's ability.
Yeah, and also from Marauder, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he's got three rerolls no matter what, maybe 4. Ooh, you might not need him. I'm curious to know if he'll hold on to the focus and just take the reroll. It is tempting to take the reroll.
Choose violence, Dion. Spend the focus.
Yeah, I would spend the focus. It is a good option.
I mean, you guarantee the crit, so
Ah.
do it, Akhter. Do it.
I'm thinking the re-roll. I would re-roll it. I think it's too risky. He's gonna re-roll it. He got the blank. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was a 50-50 option.
All right, so he's
Okay.
gonna get 1 damage through, 1 crit. Could have been half points.
Wounded pilot.
Wounded pilot. After you perform an action, roll a die on a hit or a crit. Take a stress.
Yeah, but it's good because, like you say, you have the 2 focuses for the defense and also the reroll. So
Plus the rerolls, yeah.
Bob is gonna be in a very good place.
He doesn't actually need to do much because next turn he can just 1 straight and still do damage.
Yeah.
2 hits.
That's a range 1.
Nice.
All right. First focus
He's
spend.
Mhm.
We'll see who's up next.
No bullseye. So he's shooting boss at range 2. No, yeah, range 2.
2 hits. There's a Greedo trigger to change into a crit. We did get the squiggle there. Has a choice to
please.
crack shot him. Pink does have crack shot available.
Damage sensor red. And I think it was the yellow one, the who should.
Wasn't the pink?
Yeah, it was the yellow one because of the side.
He should. Oh, yeah, in the turret.
Oh, you're right. I was looking at the wrong angle. My bad.
Crits.
Another evade from boss.
Squiggles, baby.
That's their kid.
Their kid, yeah.
Pretty much the only thing that Bosk doesn't want to get here are weapons failures. Weapons failures are bad.
Or blinded pilot,
Or
maybe.
blinded pilots, yeah. Here we go. Range 1, bullseye, crack shot, all the bad stuff.
Oof.
There's a natural crit in there. That's going to be
Wow.
3 hits and a crit. Excuse me. The marksmanship, 3 crits and a hit. He's taking it all.
I think it's gonna be a dead boss,
He
maybe.
could die. Yeah, he could die over right now.
Damage sensor
Another
array.
damage sensor.
Direct hit.
Direct hit. Yeah, that's a dead boss. Anything
Direct
but
hit.
Another direct hit, yeah. That's
he
a
didn't
dead
get
boss.
any of the blinded pilot or maybe panic pilot. Yeah,
Or
panic
weapon
pilot
failure.
would mess with Sukus. So that's a good crits for Bosk to take.
And here we go. So now continuing the focus fire into Boba Fett. 1 hit.
Just
Should be able to shrug this off pretty easily. Got the
there we
evade.
go.
Dead man switch will
And
go off
now-
after he's removed. That'll get resolved here in a second.
Mhm.
It looks like Boba Fett will be in range for that, by the way. All right, cool. So here we go.
Yeah.
Bosk
same.
shot. Purple's gonna die, guaranteed, because of the
Dead man switch.
There you go, the dead man switch. He can choose to go into red for a range 1 or pink for a range 1.
I would choose pink because of the tractor and you have crack shot. You have so many
Yeah,
options.
I
to kill
agree.
it.
I agree that is a juicy shot, range 1. Remember, yeah, he has crack shot on. Is the bullseye on?
Yeah, I think it has bullseye. Yeah, he's shooting at pink.
Bosk has pink in the bullseye. Oh man, I don't know how that pink Nantek's gonna live. All right,
Oh,
you got 2 hits.
Focus and
Focus.
2 hits on a crit.
2 hits
And
and
a
a
crit,
crit.
yeah.
Yep. He needs double evades.
you
He's
can
dead.
crack shot and it's everything.
Crack shot plus Bosk's ability makes that 4 hits going through. He just erased the pink Nantex.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna be dead anyway because of the Deadman switch, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
it
this turned to
feels
be
better
a-
that you get
a
suspended,
great
though.
opportunity for the damage of the Deadman switch.
All right, Dead Man will trigger now.
Let's
So-
see that range 1 bubble.
Purple's dead. Red took a damage. And Boba Fett, we got to do the range 1 bubble.
Okay.
There we go. He has Boba
Yep.
and red and purple, who's going to be there. Yeah.
So Boba's taking 1 shield.
Yeah.
Purple's dead, and the red one takes 1 more. 1.
So with
So
boss
that's 2
being
Nantexes for a Bosk.
yes. So right there, we were talking about early on when it came to points that 2.5 of these, 2.5 of these Nantex are equal to boss. Now, technically, if you look at it, Akhter did get 2.5 Nantex. He's likely going to get the other half right now with the proximity mine, and could even kill it. It's not entirely likely, but he will get 1 damage for sure, because there's no way that green Nantex doesn't take it, unless, let me just like do some like crazy thinking. Is there a way for him to? No, I mean, I think it might just land on him anyway. It'll be really close, but I mean, I'm pretty sure we're getting the proximity mine there.
I think that 1 hard template is also getting the damage. Or he probably will move blue or the yellow one to take the damage of the bomb, so green can still have luck and not die.
I mean, that's very true. You could definitely sacrifice blue. It's just, I think it's dependent on the positioning. Right now, blue is in a pretty strong spot to continue shots onto Boba Fett, and sacrificing blue to get a shot, not entirely sure if he would do that, but you know what? There is a chance. Now, I want to look at this from Daniel's side right now. So he has the red Nantex at the moment right in front of that rock. He's going to have to probably go over it. The 1 hard is really, really close. He might be able to go to the left. I think he'll probably try, because he does have the option to turn the arc as well. Yellow and blue. I mean, where do we expect Boba Fett to go? Where are we chasing Boba Fett? Are we going to the left, to the right, to the top left corner? What do we think?
I think Boba is to the right.
Probably a straight maneuver, or turn back to the right.
I mean, Boba is stressed, so he has to go like 1 bank or 1 forward. And I think the 1 bank helped him a lot to take the shot from the back, also dropping another proxy in the next turn. And if Daniel wants to block Boba, maybe he can take the rock going through the rock, forward, and hoping for the block with the red one. And that way you can make the bullseye shots with the yellow one and the teal one. I mean, considering that you're gonna suffer the proxy mine with the green.
Or maybe he's turning with the red one because he doesn't want to give that range 1 ability for Boba.
Yeah.
It's
kind of weird, because I think it's definitely you're gonna get the rock with the red one. You're really close to that rock, so even though you make a 1 hard, I don't see how you can get off the rock. So if you're gonna take a damage from the rock, maybe go for the block. I don't know. I mean, but this Boba is really nice, because if you block him, he gains the reroll, and then he gains the focuses because of Marauder. So I don't know. I mean, you didn't. I don't know. It's a really hard call for Daniel.
Here we go.
And if you block him, it's 1 less attack.
The proxy,
proxy mine getting dropped here. There's no maneuver that clears that. And
maybe a 0, but
he's taking the damage from on the green one.
Half points, 2 dice, takes a crit.
Crit.
Direct hit! He just killed him! Green Nantex just taken off the board. We talked about how unlikely that was. Oh man, Daniel losing that ship, that hurts.
That is big.
Oh my goodness.
And that's the hard one.
Look, the turn fit.
Yeah.
Hard turn
He
to the
did.
left fit there.
Nice.
He's going to have the option to turn that arc. Now, Daniel needs to get those bullseye arcs on if he wants to keep up the damage race. Right now, Akhter's ahead 71 to 99. Daniel's going to need all the tricks that he brought in the book in order to win this game.
Yeah, and you have a healthy Boba. Besides the shield, it's an 8 health Boba. And that's really hard if you don't get the bullseye.
Actually 10 because of the whole upgrade.
Oh, sorry, it has a whole upgrade. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So you need to spend. You need to pull one more damage, so you can have half of it.
All right, so we got the one bank away. That puts the back arc on. Marauder is live. Lone Wolf, of course, is live because Boba Fett is completely alone. And but that also means Daniel has a bullseye shot from Blue, who still has crack shot. Marksmanship is live. Marksmanship probably not likely to matter as Boba still has 3 shields. Just
And
reminding
he only
ourselves.
has only one bullseye of the teal one, because the yellow one is not. I don't think it has a bullseye.
I don't think so. And probably it's an obstructed attack.
Yeah.
Now, one of the interesting tools, because Akhter does have proximity mines, and Daniel is fully aware of it. I know that he's fully aware of it. The question is, does that next proxy mine have the distance for it to automatically hit next turn? And even if it doesn't, it's going to force Daniel to likely try to do a hard turn in either direction, most likely to the right, which is going to probably change his trajectory and change some of his options.
And I think that's why he chose to target lock the blue one, because I think he's hoping that the proxy mine maybe can finish the job if he doesn't kill him with this shot.
Yeah, because of the range, I think it's going to do the same with the green one and to have some space for it to maneuver, but not so forgiving so he can pull it off. So
all right,
I think that proxy is going to take some damage on the teal one.
He got hit crit right now, debating whether or not he wants to spend the focus. Looking at his options, he does. Spends one of them. Hit crit. 2 of those are going through. Hit crit. You got half points on the blue. There's the hit. There's a crit. It is a damage sensor array. Ooh, that actually really hurts the Nantex. That means he's going to be unable to rotate on blue. First shot.
Indeed.
This is Daniel's time to put some significant damage in here. We got hit crit. Remember, Boba Fett has the Lone Wolf reroll. 2 blanks. Can choose to Lone Wolf right here. Daniel hoping to get some damage in here. He has not done anything to Boba Fett yet besides the 1 shield, and takes 2 shields there. 1 away from shields down. Daniel, correct order of operations here. He's trying to get those shields off first before he can get to the marksmanship. Marksmanship could be really bad on Boba Fett. 1 hit. Boba Fett has a reroll available, also has a focus. Spends it, no damage. Now he's got the crack shot, marksmanship shot here from the bullseye. Blue's angry. If it's going to die, it's going to go out angry.
This is the most important attack of this turn.
It is. All right, so spends the focus, changes it to a crit with marksmanship. He's got that crack shot ready because you know that crit is going to get through, but it might just hit shields. Lone Wolf reroll. He got the double squiggles. That means that the crit will bounce off of the shields. Did he spend the crack shot?
Pew pew.
And that's really good for Boba, because if not, that crit, maybe you can have like a damage sensor array or maybe a panic pilot, and that's really sad on a Boba Fett.
On this configuration of Boba Fett, yeah, it is a panic pilot. It is extremely deadful.
Whew. Exciting game so far, 71 to 116. Now remember, the biggest strength for these Nantex is the fact they have a lot of flexibility. I know that blue did take that damage sensor array, which means the taking a tractor to rotate is unable to happen. Not only can he not rotate, he also can't even do the tractor shenanigans either, because you have to be able to fully finish the conditions there, including the rotation. So that's going to hurt some of the flexibility. But red and yellow, of course, still have Crack Shot live, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that is still live.
Yep. Yes.
Boba Fett can definitely take some pain if both of those Nantex can find him in the next few turns.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it would be really good for Akhter if the Proximine can kill the blue one, just like the Nantex before. Because it's gonna be like two Nantex against a 7-hull Boba. That's really hard to manage. Not impossible, but really hard.
And in range 1 or in other possibilities, Boba has an advantage of it because of the double mods.
Yeah, and also he has the initiative high. He can PS kill an Nantex right away, and that way the Nantex can shoot back. So it's gonna be a really hard finish of the match for Daniel. I think he can pull it off, but he has to fly it really, really well.
I mean, he's gotten this far. He's done really, really well. I think he was one of our 6-0s, so he knows how to play it. I'm sure he has been in situations where the game has been tight. He's just got to make sure that he stays focused and uses all the tools available to him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even though you lose the blue one, and if you get 1 more or 2 more damage in Boba, you can be up in points because Boba has a lot of points in that ship. So
that's
it's
almost
gonna be
64 points.
Yeah, that's
a lot of points on Boba. Half Boba.
So it's gonna be a really interesting final match.
So Zergo Laden saying, nah, Daniel's blasted everyone in this tournament 200 to 100. Well, I'm sure that this has not been his only tournament. There's other... I'm assuming having flown it as he has, he's played more than these 8 games with it. Maybe not, but I would think so. I would hope so. Now, one of the things I want to also bring up is I see some people who are going down a thought path that I don't like it. I don't like it. And that is Boba Fett's good. Who could have known? Because one of the biggest differences you got to understand is in the, oh my God, Boba Fett's so good era, that you are talking about a different Boba Fett. You were talking about Slave 1 Boba Fett. Don't put the Boba Fett won this game for Akhter argument in front of the fact that Akhter has had to make the moves, has had to choose the maneuvers in order to get where he is.
Yeah,
by just pointing at the list and not talking about the player, I think you're doing a disservice to the player. And here we go.
Yeah, and I think that because of the
Death pizza time. 1 second. Let's get this roll. Let's get this roll.
It's okay. It's okay.
And he's gone.
He
took both damage.
Yeah.
Poor Tilo.
Really good Proximine. Both Proximines were really, really good.
Nabs 420. You're right. Han Boba was good first. No, false. Akhter was always good. Akhter came first before Han Boba. I promise you that.
Yeah, I remember Akhter playing the swarm with the 2 fangs and 4 interceptor with the cannons. I think in the Space Jam. So
the 6.
Yeah, the 6. Akhter is a really good player. He makes a lot of cuts in big tournaments. So, I mean, I understand that people maybe think it's only Boba, but I think you have to take a merit for the player.
Yeah,
right.
Look at the match now. He managed to put the best position of Boba against 2 Nantexes. The Nantexes are chasing after Boba, and Boba has this Marauder and this Han Solo and the Proximine. So it is a difficult thing to do.
So
all right,
Boba
here we go.
Shooting at red.
Yep, he's got the Marauder reroll live here. Reroll the blank. And got
Wow.
hit, crit. All right, there we go. Spend the focus. You definitely don't want to take that damage. Has an opportunity to possibly push something through here with these 2 side arc Nantex shots.
Yes, range 3.
Ooh.
Nothing.
All right, nothing on that one.
Good for Boba.
And hit crit. Here we go. This is an opportunity to possibly push through some damage. Should only be 2 dice, right? Range 2. Yep, there we go.
Yep.
Ooh, all right.
That's Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf is live. Spends a
there you go.
focus.
You spend the
Focus out.
And he's saved. Yeah, and I want to point out that just like Renato says, in all the match, like in an hour of a match, almost, Boba haven't shoot with the front arc, and that's on the player, you know. You use your tools, the thing you bring in the match, and you maximize your opportunities using that tool, you know. So that's a really good play from Akhter. I'm really surprised that this list is gonna be really good against the Bucks. At the start, I didn't. I mean, besides if he wins or not, I think it's been a really close match between the both of the players.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good, both. But
It is a decision game, so I think the best decision that Akhter had managed to. You can see it on the match. Akhter played so good. I really like it. I was on the spam text side, so I really think that he actually played so good. I didn't expect them so the maneuver he pulled off, and they were amazing.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Jeff Wilder in the chat says, max disrespect, reload and kill the remaining bugs with the proximity mines. Oh,
Actually, you can't reload those.
yeah, you cannot.
That is
but that is funny. So right now,
Yeah.
Daniel deciding where to wiggle that turret arc to the right, thinking Boba Fett might be turning out that way, so giving himself 2 opportunities to get a shot. Could line up that bullseye if Boba Fett did go slow. Again, crack shot still available for that yellow Nantex fighter. We got the 3 right turn, rotate to the left. So now he's got both sides covered, left and right.
And Boba, I think, going slow. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going one hard to the right.
All right, hard turn to the right. He's in the bullseye right now. Could boost in order to get out of the bullseye. It'd still be in range 1 of the side arc, though.
Yeah.
The trigger happy taco is working real hard. But that's Daniel, by the way. It's one of my favorite usernames, by the way. Absolutely amazing.
Happy taco, yeah.
I think Akhter is wondering which boost is better to do that left, or maybe stay there. I don't think it's a good. It's a good.
Yeah, I think you're taking just one range 1, and not if he boosts to the left, he probably take the side arc range 1 and probably the range 3 from the red one, but in bullseye.
Yep.
Yeah,
or not.
All right. So looking
That
at the
was
angle, the bullseye might not be on. Actually, we'll find out here in a minute.
And he's doing Han Solo with.
Takes a stress.
He's still shooting back from the back arc, and I really like that. He's never shooting with the front arc because of all the tools he has.
Yeah.
All right, here comes
So
the
he's
first
shooting
shot.
range 1.
Range 1 from Boba Fett going into the yellow Nantex fighter. He's got 4 dice. Spend the focus for 4? Question mark?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Ooh, got the natties.
Natties.
Got the natties. Only taking 2 there. It's half points on yellow.
Yeah.
That could be a big deal, especially with being able to hold on to the focus. All right, that's hit crit.
You got 2 rerolls in this shot.
Oh, natties
And-
on natties.
Natties. Yeah.
Wow.
And red, I don't think has a shot.
Yeah,
He measured first with red.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have a bullseye. Yeah.
Now, want to remind everybody, after this round, we will likely have a break. It's really dependent on the top 4 players. If they want a break, we'll take one. If they're ready to roll on, we'll roll on. Just really depends on them. We'll find out.
Dion, so there are only 2 Nantex in the top 8. This one is one, and I think Fang is the other one.
Yep.
So if Akhter get this through, maybe we can see a different kind of final. Maybe no Spantex.
This is true. If we can get one out of them, we're guaranteed a different final than what we had before. All right.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
This is an exciting tournament.
Yeah.
I mean,
Daniel has 19 minutes to go, so you cannot. We cannot say that Akhter is just going to win.
We can rule Daniel out. So
yeah.
there's still a match. We can still make. He can still make it. I believe in the spam text.
All right, so we did get a bump there, but Daniel's arcs are pointed in the right direction where you need to go to actually have an opportunity to take a shot. Oh, and then the red one bumps as well, taking the tractor token.
Being aggressive, so he can have like both shots.
And
that's a boost.
taking the boost.
And double focus.
I don't think it's a good opportunity for the double focus.
I mean, the yellow one is a 2, so maybe he can kill him.
You still have Marauder and Lone Wolf rolls. He will save that Marauder, that Lone Wolf for defense probably.
Probably just take one a normal focus action here.
He's safe, I think.
Yeah,
no, he does boost.
He did the boost.
forward.
Okay.
Yeah. So you shoot yellow maybe because he's at half.
Yeah, you try to kill yellow. You need to shoot those points and have less attacks against you.
I mean, red one has a tractor, but it's at range 3, so it's gonna be also 3 dice. So you go for the one who has like the.
Ooh. All right.
Oh.
Takes the one Marauder reroll. One hit. And
Nice.
safe. So not going to get anything this turn.
Yeah.
First turn, Boba Fett's not doing any damage while he's been engaging. Yellow, no shot. Red does have the turret attack out the front. Range 3. One hit.
One hit. Boba has Lone Wolf activate, so you can do it.
And
need
it is enough.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, this is a turn that maybe Daniel can use in his favor because Boba is in the corner of the mat and Boba don't like that. Even though you have like the shots from the back, the Nantex can make him like they're in a really good spot. I don't know because they have like 2 arcs, so
yeah,
maybe
they
he
can
can.
speed up. They can go fast enough so they can ensure the bullseye or maybe the side arc and can chip away some damage.
Yeah, I think this turn will be like a really, really good turn for Daniel, maybe.
Yeah, being caught in the corner is never fun. Boba don't like being in the corner.
I think all the aces don't like corners because they don't have like the room to make the wiggly moves.
Mhm.
They have less options to pull.
Becomes
I mean the ace dies in the corner. Yeah.
Well, and this is Daniel's chance to put in some significant damage here because with both of those shots, with both those bullseye shots with crack shot, you can get Boba Fett to half points, and you can make it so that Akhter has to play more conservative, which is what Daniel needs to be doing here. So he's going to take the focus. That is a firing line. That is a firing line. The arcs are pointing where they need to be. Boba, where are you going to go? There's the one turn. Is he in yellow's bullseye as well?
I think
he probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Boost to the left.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
mean,
He
you
gets off
want
the
to, right, to
ball.
have that arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you boost forward because you have the option to keep going straight in the next round, so you can start to do damage again.
So
All
he's
right,
shooting
here we go.
Jello.
We're going into yellow. Currently at
Yeah.
2 hull. He's got
That's
some rerolls
Marauder.
available. There's Marauder. Ooh, got the hit crit. Is he willing to spend it? He is. 1 blank means death. Oh, he's got him.
Nope.
He's got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, would have needed 2 blanks.
He got
Sorry,
it.
counting is hard. But had to spend the focus there. Had to spend the focus there. Daniel at this point just trying to survive. Wants to get damage in through here. Oh, no focus results.
rivals.
Killing him.
Yeah.
Killing him. Red. One focus. Gonna be 1 hit?
Only one.
Probably not enough damage.
No.
It is not.
I mean, but in this point of the match, Daniel has to kill Boba because Boba has 149 points, and Akhter has 149.
Mm-hmm.
So the
I think
half
he's
of
like-
Boba.
Yeah, I
is
think he can
enough.
still make it. He can still pull so much damage if he can land those bullseyes and those crack shots and magma ships.
Yeah.
It's a good possibility.
All
Yeah,
right.
you're in the. I think Akhter is in the kind of spot you have to play it like, kind of not relaxed, but play it safe, because
Yep.
you don't need to rush it. You are winning by a lot. I mean, you have to lose 7 hull to die. So, I think he has like to be like really steady. I think, and the pressure is on Daniel. He has to kill Boba.
All right, so big turn here from the red Nantex, trying to continue to keep range. Daniel just trying to push through damage. Gonna
Turn the
take the
front.
tractor to turn the arc.
Nice.
All right. Gonna go ahead and take the tractor to rotate there.
Now, if Baba perform my 1 straight,
2 straight.
oof, that
Two
was
straight.
Yeah,
Well, the 1 straight would have
has the
been
bullseye.
would have cleared the stress and no shots on him. That would have been great.
yeah.
All right, but there's gonna be
Now
some
you
shots
have the
here. We got
bullseye.
2 of them. Range 1 in bullseye. I think red is gonna do some damage here.
Yeah, and I think he do the boost to the right. He also has the bullseye in the yellow. That's why he do the tractor to forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, to make a boost.
The stress is cleared. You guys know that it's there because it's coming right back. That's why he didn't pull it very far off. All right.
Oh, he's taking a look.
Everything against the red one.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
So this is I want you to die. That is what that is.
Yeah.
Guaranteed
He's at 3.
rerolls on everything.
Yeah, and he has the luck if you got like 4 blanks.
All right. Boba Fett looking for max hits, and it's gonna get it. Spend the focus for 3 hits and a
There we
crit.
go.
He's got 2 agility. Spend the focus,
Ooh.
takes hit crit. There's a crit coming through though.
Crit.
Let's find out what that crit is.
Structural damage.
Structural damage -1 agility. Tractor shenanigans will mean that he would be down to 1 agility only.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel's turn to retaliate. He's going to shoot with yellow, who has the slightly worse shot. Range 1 with the turret, a crit. Trying to see if he can get that focus to be cleared before taking the big money shot with the bullseye from red. Got the evade.
Right.
Got it.
Here
Got
we
the
go,
bait.
4 dice.
Oof.
That is
1
not
crit.
enough.
No, sir. Yeah. That was the money shot, and
Yeah,
that
that was
didn't.
the turn they needed to have some good dice.
Yeah, I mean, you got like the range one with the yellow, and the other one has the
Bullseye
bullseye,
with
but
crack shot and everything.
yeah.
Outer Rim Scout pulling out the nom 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 nom. Yes. So, want to remind you guys we have 2 more matches left today. Going to be hanging out with Los Angeles Squadron throughout the end of the final. We got giveaways that we're building up to. So thank you to everybody who has subscribed this weekend. You guys are amazing. Got more cool stuff for you.
Hey, Dion, we want to congratulate you because of the partnership in Twitch. I found out yesterday.
Thank you.
It's really nice, yeah.
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, super excited about it. We got all kinds of emote slots now. It is
yeah, I saw the ghost ones.
So a couple of people asking about what are the lists that were in the top 8. I will tell you right now. Give me one moment. So the top 8 lists that we had going into this round, we have Kenneth Lyon with Hollow and 3 Sinars, the silencers. We have Daniel, who we see on screen right now. Fan Longalan, who is flying 6 Nantex with just crack shot. Lukasz Ponchny with Han Solo and Leia. How many is that so far? That was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ian Becker, who's Warthog, that Warthog list that we saw earlier. Sebastian Demers has 4 Kashyyyk defenders, similar to what we saw earlier. Akhter Khan, which is on screen right now, and Don Walker with a Wedge, Hera, and Jan Orr's list. That's our top 8 right now.
That's cool. 2 rebels in the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice. No, 3, I think.
There were 3. Yeah, there was 3. The Azatuks, the Azatuks,
Han
the
and
Falcons, and the Jan
the
Wedge.
Alpha with, yeah. So Boba keep passing the Nantex.
He's flying faster enough to pull ahead of the Nantex and the red one actually.
Mm-hmm.
And he managed to pull the range 2 from the yellow one. So.
3 hits and a crit. That's
enough.
That is dead. Now at this point you got 1 Nantex versus the rest of Boba Fett, and this has gone from an uphill climb to a wall to a box to a cage.
Yeah.
I think this is the day all the people in the chat were expecting to see. No Nantex in the final.
Well, we might have 1. We still have fun.
Yeah, at least not 2.
Yeah, we still have fun.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, but not 2.
Yeah, not a no. Yeah, we will have.
That's good enough.
We will have a diversity in the final.
Yeah. And do you think if Akhter maybe go to the final against Fan, he fly the same thing or maybe change his approach?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know.
He knows the trick now. He knows how to fly against Nexus. I can see it now. I can see he really does know the way.
I mean, it's really tricky because I know Fan hasn't watched the match, but it's tricky when you fight against the same list a lot of times. You sometimes change things and it could not be so good. So Boba shooting range 2 at yellow, who has 2 hull left.
And here we go. Hit crit.
The Marauder. Reroll.
Hit crit.
Oof, crit goes through.
Crit.
Loses our laser.
And here we go. Range 2 shot. Got him.
He has
And-
Lone Wolf.
And he's going to be able to push the
And-
damage through.
Yeah, but not half because of the whole upgrade.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
That's the best hull upgrade ever.
Yeah, and also that Petronaki is gonna go over the cloud because of the loose stabilizer.
Yeah, that just trace going over it.
Unless you want to die like in your own terms, like doing a one hard and okay, I killed myself.
Yeah, you're not.
something like that.
You're not going to take my point. I'm gonna take my own point.
Yeah, it depends on Daniel. Okay.
But it's great. At least it was a gas cloud. It is not an asteroid, so.
Yeah. Boa is doing a one bank key. Oops.
And he undo it.
There we go.
Ooh.
So that clears.
That's a one defense, a one agility ship now because of the strain and the tractor.
Yeah. I think this is it. You got like all the rerolls to lock.
Against 4 dice against 1, yeah. Four shots against the yellow one.
And 2
And
hits,
that's it,
2
yeah.
focuses. Spend it, and that's all she wrote there.
And that's game.
Yeah, that's the game.
All right, good game. Congratulations, Akhter Khan, for winning that game.